we have two questions. They want you to tell us about two people. Tell us what kind of guys Gino Hernandez was and Bruiser Brody.
Let me start with Bruiser. Bruiser was a fiercely independent fellow. He didn't want to be regarded as home talent to anybody. He wanted to move about. His stays were never as long as some of the other top talent, and Bruiser was top talent. Bruiser had an attitude about him of what he would do and he wouldn't do. Bruiser was well liked in our office. He wasn't well liked in some other places. I mean, let's face it, the promoter stabbed the guy to death in cold blood in front of an audience and got away with it. Bruiser was a good businessman. He managed his money well. He was a good husband. He was a good father. And I developed a good relationship with him, especially when he did some booking in our office. He was very affectionately supportive, gave me good advice on how to handle myself in the business, what to expect from the future. He was over in the Dallas territory big time.
Yes, he was.
He was top talent, and he always gave his best here because he liked the office, and he knew the office liked him. Gino was a different sort of guy. I really, really, really liked Gino, both as the ring talent and as Charles Wolfe, the guy. I think Gino was, and I've talked about this before, I think Gino had a lonesome side to him. He did the big splash with Farrah Fawcett and got a lot of notoriety, did the party life, had the cocaine problem. But I think deep down, Gino was lonely. You can have a lot of people that you run around with, but yet nobody really knows you and nobody really loves you. And you don't have those friends you can trust with your deepest secrets. I think Gino may have been one of those guys. And I don't know if I mentioned to you last time we did this, I went to a Ranger game one night with my father and my grandfather, my dad's dad. And Gino was out there at the old Arlington Stadium by himself, sitting over in the next section over from us. And for a star like that to be out in public by yourself, and I said, what is with this deal? There's nothing wrong with doing stuff by yourself.
Not at all.
But I just went to Gino the next week, said, Gino, and I had spoken to him at the ballgame that night. Said, Gino, next time you want to go to the ball game, call me. I'd love to go with you. Man, we'll go eat, whatever. Because I saw a guy that probably could need a friend, and I was willing to be a friend and let Gino be my friend. But sadly, he got in trouble and was gone before we ever had the chance to do that. But I think Gino was a good guy. And boy, he was good talent. He was cooperative, and he could be so obnoxious. That Highland Park frat boy, he had the beautiful hair. Me and my receding hairline makes me sick. I'd give anything to hair like that.
No kidding.
And Gino, he was able to be the obnoxious tough guy, but he just every now and then lets you in that he might really be covering some fear. And it's hard for heels to do that, but great heels know how to show that vulnerability just enough to get the crowd really into them. And Gino did as well as anybody we had.